Broadcasting live worldwide.
This is True Grit and Red Dirt Country, brought to you week in and week out by the following sponsors. Thank you very much, Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. Your staycation is your next vacation. Book it today at Marriott.com. Chickasha, Oklahoma location is 2812 South 4th Street. Thank you very much, Earl's Rib Palace. Oklahoma barbecue at its finest is at Earl's Rib Palace. Locations in Yukon, Edmond, and 4 locations throughout Oklahoma City, but the main one that I like to go to is the one just north of Hideaway Pizza on Western. That is the original location for Earl's Rib Palace. And tell Matt, hey, I want some of that good Oklahoma barbecue, and he'll give it to you. And also like to thank 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Chad Fox. Thank you very much for allowing the True Grit and Red Dirt Country train to chug-a-lug along and do its thing this year, and I look forward to many years to come. And I also like to thank Danny Carson with Oklahoma Life TV. In this interview that I'm going to be doing with Miss Kat Pratt here in just one moment of the Kat Pratt Band, by the way, we're going to be highlighting women that are locally in throughout the Oklahoma music circuit, and Kat Pratt has given me the absolute opportunity to have her on the show this evening. So the show that will tie this interview, and along with other artists throughout the state of Oklahoma who are grounding and pounding, so to speak, making sure that they keep the music alive in these live music scenes. That episode of Oklahoma Live TV will air on Thursday. Great opportunity. Kat, thank you for allowing me to pay the bills. How are you this evening?
I'm doing good. Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you and your music. I mean, I saw you at Red Dirt Reloaded not too long ago, and you put on an amazing show. So with that in mind, give a little background as to your musical prowess and kind of what got you started in the industry.
Oh, man. Going way back. So I picked up a guitar at 13, 14. I just had a calling to it. I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, but I looked at a guitar and I said, I want to play that. Parents bought me a guitar, and I mean, they created the monster that is today. And then got with the local group here that always hangs out at the drum house. Met a whole bunch of great musicians in the music circuit around here. And eventually that's how we ended up starting the Kat Pratt Band. We've got Darren, our drummer, Jeff, our bass player. We've actually got our new guitar player, Frank. Darren, Jeff, and I were hanging out at the drum house one night, and we said, man, we love music. We love playing music all together. We want to play music together. Let's start up a band. We were very fortunate enough to be able to bring Frank in later on down the line for him to be our guitar player. So it just started at a young age, and here we are now.
Well, I think you have a great band, and I saw that y'all are really tight and professional, and you put on a great show time in and time out. I was very pleased to see you at Red Dirt Reloaded, and also I can't wait to see you in future shows and future endeavors. So your background is pretty much ever since you saw a guitar boom, that's what you wanted to do. Any musical influences that added a little bit of seasoning to that enthusiasm?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When I was younger, my dad used to watch live concerts on TV or pre-recorded concerts. And I remember him sitting me down and saying, you need to play guitar and sing like this woman right here. And it was Bonnie Raitt.
Wow.
I mean, since that time, since he showed me Bonnie Raitt, I mean, she's an amazing artist, an amazing singer, amazing guitar player. I mean, she is just amazing all the way around. And I absolutely idolize her 100%.
Yes, Miss Bonnie Raitt has played a plethora of different genres of music, not just blues, and she kind of started out kind of like a Red Dirt-esque type of sound when she first came out, and I've been a big fan of Bonnie Raitt for years myself. So that's definitely a great nod and tip the cap to Miss Raitt for her continued contribution to the music world. And I'm so happy that you mentioned Bonnie Raitt. That's awesome. And when we get back from the break, Kat, we're going to talk a little bit more about some upcoming events that you have going on, and we're going to get people onto the Kat Pratt Band train. How about that?
Awesome. Sounds like a plan.
Well, you're listening to True Grit and Red Dirt Country on the flagship station 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel. We'll be right back.
The Red Dirt Country Star. Here comes Wade Bowen live in Chickasha at Legends Event Park. Friday night, August 27th. Wade Bowen with special guest TJ Wicks and First Look Band. An all-ages show. Grab tickets at Ticket Store. Gates at 6, show at 7. Friday, August 27th, Legends Event Park.
Viridian Coffee has you covered no matter if you have a business meeting, social gathering, or just a conversation between old friends. Viridian Coffee Company has 4 locations throughout Southwest Oklahoma to serve you and do just that. In Elgin, Duncan, Chickasha, and Lawton. Viridian Coffee Company has that great cup of coffee that you've been looking for. For more information, log on to viridiancoffee.com. And we're back with True Grit and Red Dirt Country right here on 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel. And did you know we got an app? So that means you're not sequestered to geological borders, ladies and gentlemen. You can take the best in the Red Dirt Revolution with you no matter where you are with the 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel app. Get it in your app store today. You can hear interviews like this along with the great music played on True Grit and Red Dirt Country, and also the great and fantastic music played on 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel. And I'm very proud to be partnered with Oklahoma Live TV with Miss Danny Carson. And there's going to be a lot of interviews in the future that are going to highlight Oklahoma artists out making waves and pretty much into the trenches doing these live shows. And if you haven't listened to the first segment of the interview, so sorry you missed the first part, but we got Miss Kat Pratt from the Kat Pratt Band, and we were talking about her musical influences, and she's pretty much wanted to play guitar all her life, and she loves Miss Bonnie Raitt. Kat, and we'll resume our conversation talking about your alliance with Oklahoma Live TV. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've actually known Danny for quite some time. When she first entered kind of into the music circuit, her family had built her own studio almost, and she had invited a lot of the people who hang out at the drum house and play music. She invited us all over, and her and I have partnered together, played a couple songs together. I mean, she's a fantastic artist. Mm-hmm. She's fantastic at what she does with Oklahoma Live TV, and we've just kept in contact over the years. And she reached out to us when she first started the Starting Somewhere segment to do an interview, and we were just very fortunate enough to be able to be a part of that, and so excited to see where it goes, and so excited about the fact that she's willing to support and able to support local musicians and be able to put us out there in the spotlight and share what we're doing, the waves that we're making, and just be there for us. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's very, very important. And as a fellow musician myself, Danny has performed at a couple of places that I've helped promote shows, like at Legends Event Park in Chickasha, Oklahoma. She's performed a few times for Mr. Fred McNatt, and she's also, a Radiohead as well. So, and I love the fact that, because sometimes, the local artist, unfortunately, kind of gets overlooked. I mean, you kind of got to be your own manager, your own bookie, your own talent, promotion. You got to do it all. And it's a nature and a labor of love in the beginning. Yeah. And starting somewhere touches on that. And Kat, I know you would agree. You got to ground and pound. You got to be your own spokesperson or hype person to make sometimes things work.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a full-time job sometimes, but it's what's got to be done so you can get out there and play music and do what you love to do.
Absolutely. And speaking on that, Kat, you've got a show coming up here pretty quick. Talk about that. It's on the 27th, and it's going to be awesome. So talk a little bit about what's going on there in Duncan.
Yeah, we're stoked. We are going to be live and loud, full band. We're going to be out there at Wall Street, out in Duncan, Oklahoma. We're going live and loud at 9:30 p.m. We'll be out there all the way till close. We're stoked to go out there and play. I mean, there's been some great musicians that have played there in the past. I mean, we're super, super stoked to have the opportunity to play out there at Wall Street. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Well, glad to hear that. And Kat, don't be a stranger right here to True Grit and Red Dirt Country, because I will definitely have you on, because I know you're going to be having future projects. And is there an EP coming up soon?
We are hoping so, actually. We once it kind of slows down and we get into the November, December months, we've all said, hey, we've got about 5-6 original songs right now, and we're looking to go into the studio, and hopefully by probably the first of next year, we're going to be putting our stuff on Spotify, putting our stuff on SoundCloud, and be able to share those original songs with people. I mean, we play them at our shows, so everybody kind of gets a sneak peek taste of all of our original songs before they actually hit Spotify or hit SoundCloud. So, but as of right now, hopefully by the 1st of January, we're going to have that EP out.
Well, speaking of promoting your various enterprises to get a hold of Pratt Band music, give us some the usual suspects so people can get a hold of you and stay in the loop with everything going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find us on Facebook and on Instagram, and that's going to be at the Pratt Band. We're both on Facebook and Instagram. We put all of our events, all of our upcoming shows. We do updates. We do shout outs to the people who recommend us, who leave reviews on our page, who post pictures of how much fun they're having at our shows. So yeah, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Pratt Band.
All right. Well, Miss Kat Pratt, I know you're a busy woman, and I thank you for taking the time to chat with me about your endeavors musically, kind of your background, your future ambitions, and also your involvement with our partners at Oklahoma Live TV. I appreciate you, and very big blessings on your endeavors moving forward.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having the band. And, it's always nice to have a fellow female musician out there, beating the pavement, doing something that we love to do. So thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Kat, and don't be a stranger.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, you've been listening to True Grit and Red Dirt Country, exclusive interview with Kat Pratt from the Pratt Band. And in case you didn't catch the Oklahoma Live TV premiere, it is on the Oklahoma Live TV YouTube and also Facebook page of the episode, showcasing women in the music industry, local women here in Oklahoma doing the music life. And it is with the host Danny Carson on Oklahoma Live TV. And also, thank you very much for tuning in to True Grit and Red Dirt Country. We'll be right back with some great music from Mr. Josh Ward. Hey Oklahoma, Earl's Rib Palace has got you covered, and they've been doing a great job for 25 years, and they're looking to do 25 more. We got 6 locations to serve you that offer curbside pickup, delivery, and dine-in. Not to mention, if you need a catering event handled, Earl's Rib Palace has got you covered. Like us on Facebook and stop by one of our locations today, and find out more information on catering options at earlsribpalace.com.